Hey everyone. How's everyone doing? Anything important happen on Universe today? Yeah, Wyatts are back. I will tell you. I'll peel back the curtain a little bit. This idea came together maybe 2 weeks ago. LA Knight originally had a different road to WrestleMania. Oh man, wasn't even April when we got April Fools. What? With the tag titles? That wasn't really a prank. That was more so I took the thing you all wanted away so you would want it more, and then I gave it back to you so you guys would be more excited. Essentially. That was the idea behind it. It was like, you know, essentially. Hey Daryl. Gonna take the Randy Orton challenge and do in the last 2 years. Randy's already got a match with Aldis, so Randy's already set for a match. Oh man. Should be a fun show tonight. Lots of stuff. Ron Killings is back. John Cena's on the show. Nikki Bella's here. Seth's probably gonna cash in, or at least attempt to. So Aldis is trying. Brother, Aldis stabbed him in the back. It's not a challenge. Aldis stabbed him in the back and broke up their team a couple weeks ago. Orton didn't challenge him to anything. There's Nikki. I had to remake the Twitter post because I realized that the emoji didn't post as an emoji the first time. Show me Mr. Iguana in this recap package. There he is. Man, Worlds Collide was a lot of fun. Man, Season 4, Triple Threat 1. Triple Threat on Night 2. Triple Threat on Night 2. Triple Threat on Night 1? There's Triple Threat on Night 2? Season 4? Season 4, Night 1 kicked off with Lesnar, Gunther, LA Knight, but I don't think Night 2 had a triple threat. I gotta look. Night 1. Night 2 was the Cody and Drew night. Edge, AJ Strowman. I completely forgot about that match. Also, shout out to Joe Mashups, who has already got a Mr. Iguana mod about to come out in a couple days here, it looks like. Looks like he's going to have like a Worlds Collide Money in the Bank pack. Yes! Oh my god, Joe Mashups pulled it off. Where Mr. Iguana can use La Yesca. Hugh Xander's pressure for when NXT will do its next World's Project. Nah. I wasn't going to put any pressure on you for that one. No, that episode of Raw was recorded before I knew who Mr. Iguana was. I recorded that on Saturday. Mr. Iguana versus Joe Hendry. No, no, no. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Layeska. They gotta be a tag team. I believe in Iguana. I like Cena in the purple and orange. It's a good color scheme. Okay, I actually need to update the website for SmackDown real quick.
Hey, LS11 Universe!
Sing it again. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Iguana. And I believe in Layeska. There you go. Hey, Bear. Layeska proving Jake the Snake, proving that Damien in the 80s was being a baby about that one bumper earthquake. Hell yeah, brother.
You teach me something every single time you open your mouth. What you taught me at Money in the Bank. Truth is a lie.
Truth is a lie, they say.
You opened your mouth and wasted your energy saving a sideshow comedian whose greatest achievement is pretending to be me. And you thought you did something good. Do you think that actually accomplished anything? You are all spineless keyboard warriors. You are ignorant armchair activists, and you do not have any real power to change anything. Oh, you don't like that? That you will spit out in a year from now, you will not care anything about it. Our truth is you'll never use me to benefit one of your garbage pity parties ever again. This is my farewell tour, damn it! Do you hear me?
I assume Ron Killings is going to come out in a second here.
Limited time. I told you when we started. 36 days. And the 27th. Since then, I've been to Fort Worth, Dayton, St. Louis, Tampa, Knoxville, Bakersfield, Los Angeles, and now Phoenix.
God, only 19 Cena dates left. He's putting in work this last half of the year. Whoa!
Because the way I see it, everyone you have cheered for, from R-Truth to Cody Rhodes to Randy Orton.
Come on, give me someone new interrupting him. Yes! Here we go. Here we go. There he is. Finally. There you are, Phil. It's finally happening. Another banger robbery. Well, thank you. I'm CM Punk taught John Cena he's just a spoke on the wheel, too.
Remember when me and you locked up in elimination chamber? First time in over 10 years I felt it.
Oh, it's raining. It's been storming a lot here lately. Very solid Raw. Yeah, I know you're saying it's not a banger because Cora lost. She left the company. Get over it. I know you sent for her, but like, dude, she's gone from the company. I had to get her out of there somehow.
Title did you. And I know you can see about turkey in your monster in 2012. And when I came back here to WWE, I had a list of goals. Holding that belt wasn't one of them. Because I'm afraid of the man I've become when I have it.
Punk doesn't want. Said he didn't want the title because he's afraid of the man he becomes when he has it.
You can accomplish it. But I have to become a monster. Stop. To you, to guys like you, to Seth Rollins, that is legitimate. That is power and control. And to me, that is something that belongs to the people.
Yes. Yes. Did the timer go off, I assume? Thank you.
Timer went off. The cookies look they look a little underbaked at the moment, so I gave them an extra 2 minutes, and then they looked fine from there. I put them in a box with the lid off, and I put them in the microwave to cool down.
Alright, thank you.
Also, hi chat.
You're not a coward. If you're any type of a man, if you're more Boston Red Sox than you are New York Yankee, you'll say that.
It's a reference to 14 years ago when they first did this.
But like,
Because the Red Sox are like the good guys, the underdogs, and the Yankees are like the established, nobody wants them to win but always win team, I guess. I don't know. It's a sports ball reference.
Fear of one final. The best in the world against the greatest of all time. For the undisputed WWE.
Oh, he's gonna say it's not happening.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, he's saying let's do it. Never mind.
Now tonight. No. Match like this, you're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
And we're gonna do it at champions. Ball's in your court, hero. You want a title match? It's going to be the night of champions. What do you say?
I think a little bit. That is just straight up cauliflower ear.
Oh,
It's
is
not the
Phil?
worst case of cauliflower eel here, but
Is Phil gonna?
fucked up.
Is Phil gonna go to Saudi?
Let's see if our general manager makes it official, but meanwhile, how much he wants, huh? This man is Mr. Money.
I'd say that because, for those not in the know, 6 years ago, when Phil wasn't even wrestling, he told another wrestler that had taken a shot at him on Twitter to go suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi. And in the year and a half he's been back, he has not done any of the Saudi shows for moral reasons.
Yeah.
So I suppose with Phil now it's money morals here.
That he can cash in any time, any place, on a world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here at ringside tonight, I'm Michael Ford. Is off this evening, but I'm joined by Wade Barrett. Wade, you think general manager Pierce makes this match tonight a champion? I mean, that is an all-time matchup. Doesn't get much bigger. It's been a wild few days out here in the West, and we ain't slowing down tonight here in Ringgold. So let's show you what's going to happen tonight, because we have our first round matchup for both the King and King of the Ring tournament. There's the field for the women. It'll be filled out over the next couple of weeks, including a first round matchup tonight, fatal four-way style. As you take a look at this field, Peter Richards, Kyrie Sane, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez will do battle here tonight. Now, on the men's side of things, General Manager Adam Pearson reserves the right to add one more superstar to this tournament. Who that'll be, we'll find out in the weeks to come. But we do have a fatal four-way matchup coming tonight in the first round. You'll see Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, and Penta in a fatal four-way live tonight.
I don't know how I feel about the first round being 4 ways. Well, they didn't ask me, so. Yeah, they really should have. I have good ideas. Could that be? It could. You're right, actually. Very well could be. And if it is, oh, that match is going to be great.
Clearly banged up. Jack Gable will tell you.
I dislike this whole look with like the whole group.
Oh, Hemlock fucking hates him.
You know, I think I hate this more than tracksuit and Speedo.
There you have it. The official most hated team. The official most hated wrestlers of...
It just looks so, like, I get it. America, hoorah. Like, but like, A, the way that it's been pulled off is so tacky. B, that goes against U.S. flag code. Any garment of clothing with the American flag on it goes against U.S. flag code. You're not supposed to put the American flag on shit, so that guy's breaking flag code.
I agree with you, Chad. I do. But man, you are backed up. You're too bad. Sit back, relax, and have Big Brutus Creed take on AJ Styles. You think I can't do it myself? You think I can't handle myself? I can handle myself, and I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to beat AJ Styles the same way that El Grande did last week. AJ, you're everything you say you are. You're phenomenal. You're one of the best on the planet. But Chad Gable is a gonna find out why. Thank you. It's gonna be hard for Chad Gable to win the same way he won last week over AJ Styles because he's not wearing a mask, so there's nowhere to put that steel plate. Well, that wasn't Chad Gable. That was El Grande Americano.
Is Rusev more likely, or hear me out, TNA guy? Rusev's already in the match. He wouldn't be the mystery reveal and in the match, Zach. And no, it won't be a TNA guy. It's probably, I think you're right. It's probably going to be Ilya.
Which we'll tell you all about just a little bit, but remember, Gable got banged up, elbow-wise, shoulder-wise, in the match in Worlds Collide. Then he re-injured that during the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then he was speared out of his boots by Braun Breaker in that match as well. Again, you'll conflate two separate human beings with a whole lot of stereotypical alcohol nonsense, and that's all the reason why I am here today to rate you in support. See about that. Experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event Evolution.
Oh yeah, Asuka is in the tournament. You're right. Just
Is that where it's taking place?
they've got a bunch of shows going on in Atlanta next month,
Gotcha.
so they're advertising. They've got three shows in the space of 2 days.
Gotcha.
One at Center Stage, which is the smaller one where I go see TNA, and then two at State Farm.
Yeah.
And like, it'd be tempting, but those ticket prices are outrageous. So
What are the ticket prices?
let me see.
Because I'm curious. Because I know State Farm Arena is like huge.
Yeah, that's where lost my words there for a second. That's where the two shows I've been to have been.
Yeah, one of which was the tickets my mom got you for Christmas, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
The ones that like I conspired with my mom for.
in the nosebleeds, you're paying $170 per ticket,
Yeah.
or for 2 tickets. For 1 ticket, it is. Oh no, it is 170 each. Yeah. For second or for nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Granted, it's 2-day combo for the 2 shows, but
Okay, so you would get both shows with those tickets?
yeah.
That at least makes it a little more, palatable. That puts it in like the 85 per range, like per night.
Yeah, but then I gotta go to Atlanta twice.
Yeah. No one wants to know.
Nah, I've been there, done that. It's not fun.
Yeah. If you were to stay in Atlanta, then, I mean,
Yeah, parking in Atlanta sucks too.
yeah. Atlanta in general kind of sucks.
It really does. It is not fun. But
It's great for what it is.
yeah. Okay. I,
Navigating it fucking sucks.
as this match starts, I'm going to go refill my water. Would have loved that center stage. It looks like the center stage one sold out quick. Which center stage only sits like, I think, 1,800 people, I think. But anyway, I'm going to go refill my water and grab a little treat. Treat? Treat?
Treat? Treat?
No treat!
Treat?
No treat!
Treat?
No treat!
Aw.
Yeah, I could really go for an SNACK.
Snack?
How am I supposed to know he can spell snack?
Treat? Treat? Treat?
Okay, I think somebody needs an NAP.
I don't remember how the thing goes.
He was like, yeah! What does NAP spell? Party.
Hi, chat. Now I'm in the cool chair. Sit about steam up.
got the gritty, it's caught that distraction weight, and it allowed Chad to take control. Well, they were simply barking some instruction over at Chad Gable, who did not have the greatest of starts in this matchup, but I think AJ Styles allowed himself to get distracted in the process, and that's cost him heavily.
I am TLR Aranthia.
Growing my hair out.
Show you the durability of this man, Chad Gable, is completely shrugged off all of those wounds that you've been voraciously pointed out, Michael Cole. I mean, listen, I've never doubted Chad Gable. It's about the only thing you haven't doubted. Nice snap there. Takedown by Gable. 12 U.S. Olympian gets to work on the left arm of AJ Styles. And how do you think cover those frustrations that AJ Styles wanted to take out on Chad Gable? How do you think that's going right now, Michael Cole? As well as I anticipate. Again, the three brothers outside the ring at AJ. And again, a couple of cheap shots now.
That's my store right in the room. I gotta put that right there.
Such great loyalty between the Greeks and Chad Gable. Really are a unit. They fight together. It's noticeable that AJ Styles and friends have supported him other than one Michael Cole. AJ Styles successful at that. A two-time WWE champion, Intercontinental champion. Every time U.S. champion, able to get the whole single gold in his career here in WWE. That spear fell in the hands of Braun Breaker. It was so spectacular. I mean, it trended on everything. And here's the jackknife cover by Gable. Styles getting the shoulder and over the
Out of my chair.
No.
I knew you were gonna be in it. I knew you were. You want me? You gotta come. You gotta get out of my chair.
No.
Yeah, you gotta get out of my chair. Get back on the couch. Nope, I gotta work.
He doesn't love me, Chad.
Clearly.
He doesn't love me.
Clearly. No, she's just in my fucking chair, and I gotta be. That's my command center. Get out of my command center.
No.
Yes. Get out of my chair. I need to do work.
What work?
I got website stuff I gotta update.
Eh.
The website, literally, that you're looking at right now, has 3 different graphics on just that opening part that need to be updated. And that's not even like 10% of that page.
I can do it.
No, you can't. Get out of the chair.
I can think about it.
Get out of my chair.
I'll think about it for a cookie.
Get out of my chair and you get 2.
One cookie told made me think about it.
Get out of my chair.
2 cookie told made me get
Get
up.
out of my chair.
Live here in Phoenix, Arizona tonight, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. AJ Styles starting his rally against Chad Gable. Gable dominated for the last
How
few
much air?
minutes, but
I got work to do.
level of AJ Styles truly unparalleled. Styles now backbreaker to Gable.
No, I need the second cookie up front.
Oh, down goes Gable.
Second cookie up front. Y'all get out.
By Gable. 3 brothers, Julius and Brutus, looking on ringside.
Out of my chair.
I can't lip read. You know I can't lip read. Hello. Unfortunately, you missed me. I'm getting kicked out of the chair.
Mega championships collide. Breakfast setting Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles.
Okay, there. I got my chair back. Okay.
Put me in my chair.
Well, that German suplex alone was enough to KO any man. Or better, take another look at this. Terrible.
Jeez.
AJ Styles right on the top of the head, and then it's compounded by this precision flying head.
Oh, and we are dropping frames suddenly.
AJ Styles kicked out. It's astonishing.
Some storm problems with the internet, looks like.
AJ Styles with Gable up high. Gable could be in trouble here.
There we go. It's coming back.
Then he gave down the mat.
I don't know what the deal is there. All right, we're good. We're back up. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look at chat here and see what I've missed. So Sage 600. I for some reason thought it sat more than that. SmackDown and Roadblock were awesome. Yeah, they really were. How was I to know?
Battles at every angle now as AJ Styles, but crucially, he is winning them. Styles ready to go.
With such amazing songs. Right? So Xander, whenever you're back on screen, what have I missed? Let's see, when did you vanish? Punk and Cena is apparently going down in Saudi. Asuka's returning in the Queen of the Ring tournament because why have a surprise when she's been out for like, what, 18 months? And now AJ Styles is wrestling Chad Gable.
AJ Styles needs actual surgery. It's not going to be better after that, that's for sure. Wait up.
Just like that, piss poor, like, tendon flexibility of that hurt.
Oh! That was a sick way going into the Styles Clash.
Like, I guess, like, that thing where, like, he was just holding him was, like, meant to make him tap out.
Yeah.
That is his poor hamstrings. If that hurt. Like,
Apparently they want Mr. Iguana next. Yeah, I've heard that. That being said, I've already told Ray he'll have to go through my cold dead body if he wants Mr. Iguana. I'm taking Mr. Iguana, damn it.
why is that iguana in your body? Shouldn't it be just feel like your cold dead hands on your cold dead body? Where are you putting that iguana? Where are you putting that thing?
Cold dead hands.
No, you said body. Where are you putting that thing?
That's for me to know.
You heard it here first, chat. Xander's putting iguanas in places only he knows.
I'm gonna bring back 5 minutes world championship. Okay, well, I think we're on the same page because I would like to.
Those green braids work with the outfit.
Yeah.
Like it almost takes it from it, but it's not quite there.
Water tried to go down the wrong way. Just to see if that fixes anything. It very well could just also be that the weather is messing with the internet a little bit. But I think that fixed it a little bit now. Yeah, we're good now. We're good for now, at least.
Saudi Arabia late last year became the inaugural crown jewel champion. To get back to Saudi Arabia to make some more history in a couple of weeks.
Wouldn't mind having Roxanne moving on to the Queen of the Ring tournament. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either, but I just have this sinking feeling it's going to be Liv.
In the final of the Queen of the Ring tournament on the same night. Should she be successful, first of all, here tonight. Long way to go, of course. An interesting couple of weeks since Roxanne Perez joined the Monday Night Raw roster. Finn Balor has been doing her to be a part of the judgment today. Much to the credit of not only Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez. Roxanne paid some dividends, helping JJ McDonough and Finn Balor pick up a victory. And then, of course, the Money in the Bank ladder match with Liv Morgan this past Saturday. Yeah, another high-profile PLE effort from Roxanne.
All right. Folks, you guys are going to be very happy with me. The tag team section of the website is finally getting fixed today, after months of being outdated.
this Queen of the Ring tournament, hoping that the tips are over.
I am going to go through and make notes of what teams are on what shows.
Since the volume she is already a part of Judgment Day, I don't know if that is official or not.
God, I love Kairi Sane's team. It's so good.
A special club card to get into the clubhouse outside of actually when
She's a pirate.
Yeah.
She's the pirate princess.
Gotcha.
you have been invited into the clubhouse. I've been in there a few times. Well, what happens in the clubhouse?
I can never remember the pirate's name, but the sleeves on her robe
Uh-huh.
I've never been allowed.
remind me of, I believe she's known as the most successful Chinese pirate ever.
Mhm.
Or really just the most successful pirate ever. Because no one could touch her. Not even like the Chinese Navy of the time could touch her. Because she commanded genuinely that large. She was completely untouchable. And at the end of her pirating career, she paid off her own bounty
Yeah.
and then started a gambling house.
Nice.
And then no one touched her because, well, she paid off her bounty like you do. Talk about a powerful woman.
Yeah, the only person who would officially say that Roxanne Perez is in the group is Roxanne Perez. I've certainly seen nothing official from any of the key members. Balor, exchange real quick. There's democracy. Just as one person says it, they all have to agree. Okay.
Hell yeah. This is what we're here for. This is what it's all about. I watch WWE for the plot, and the plot is walking in right now. My wife's in the room, and I'm making these jokes.
Yeah, I am in the room right behind you.
You know you love me.
Rhea Ripley's vet for action in this fatal movie tonight. I spoke earlier, said that Morgan was in the lane bank to pass that, but she was not. And she is fresh when it comes to women in this matchup, along with Tyler Six. Rhea Ripley and, of course, Roxanne Perez participating in that ladder match on Saturday night. Match strikes in all of WWE. This one, as you mentioned, of course, Roxanne Perez just 48 hours to recover. Simply not enough. So if you're a betting person, you would put all your money on Liv Morgan or Kairi Sane at this stage. Well, a big step fast. First round matchup continue fighting on Monday next week here on Raw.
I'm gonna get burning questions here tonight on the watch along for anything.
SummerSlam. Great crowd, you get a great for a year or so, but really that's the key prize. You want a shot at the goal. One of the big ones. First one to get their first submission will win this matchup. But the complication is no out. So Roxanne Perez helping with Morgan out early in this matchup.
Okay, so it's Liv, it's Roxanne, it's Kairi, it's Rhea. I mean, I'd say it's hard to bet against Rhea, but at the same time, I look at it and I'm thinking that it's probably Liv or Roxanne, since they got the whole one of us can win it thing. But then again, you should never bet against Rhea in a match like this. Any moments from Roadblog that shocked you? The NXT Women's title change. Ray told me it was happening, and I just completely forgot about it.
Just always looks invincible, but as we saw at Money in the Bank, the multi-person matches, all the cards get thrown up in the air, and makes it almost impossible to predict. How powerful Kyrie saying here, look at the strength of Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator. Kyrie, though, lands on her feet. This is the backhand. CrossFit workout by Rhea. Oh, look at that CrossFit, though. Cover now by Zayn. Will she be the one to advance to the semi-finals, and a kick out by Rhea? Got Rhea Ripley alone in the ring. Two opponents on the outside. Now's the time to make it count. The power of Rhea Ripley. It ain't that easy. Kyrie to the back. The speed of Kyrie Zayn, NXT Women's Champion. Losers are in there with someone so powerful. Oh, we keep moving. Right now it's 1-on-1 against Rhea Ripley, and that is a great strategy. And Liv Morgan, but Kyrie Zayn with a running knee. About the history between Rhea and Liv for the world title. And Roxanne Perez looking up in the eight once again. It's Morgan. It is every woman for herself, but uh-oh.
Favorite top 5 Gunner match of the season because he's been killing. Top 5 might be a lot for me on just off the top of my head because I haven't had him most of the season. Keep that in mind. In fact, I haven't had him all season. I've only gotten to do like 2 matches with him that I recorded. But I liked the Theory match a lot. I liked the Danielson match. Those are personal favorites. The second Punk match. And then
Perez and Morgan.
I guess maybe the match where he won it from Dustin, and I guess the Oba match.
Ripley been taken out as Perez and Liv been working together late. Get an opportunity to do this in a multi-person matchup. Take out all the other opponents, and then it's down to 2. How you decide from there is quite the question. Now, into the barricade goes Ripley, and again, just a straight strategy. Take out the powerhouse, and perhaps the favorite of many, Rhea Ripley. Favorite for some, Kyrie Zayn the favorite for others because Kyrie Zayn is so fresh after not defeating at Money in the Bank when you form a hero like we're seeing here. When the favoritism goes all the way over to Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Morgan again being mentioned it earlier. That is rivalry. The Rhea Ripley is a match being faked off our last table. Sold out crowd here tonight in Phoenix with Roxanne Paul in another double team. It's so long way. And Jared beating up Rhea Ripley is only going to help your qualities in terms of your application into the judgment. Yeah, Liv was very reluctant to team up with Perez in the early going, but they're working well together tonight. Remember, Liv's current tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez for the 4th time. Tag team champion. Look at Roxanne Perez.
Why is she gotta be screaming so loud?
Knows how to engineer situations to her advantage. Way beyond her young years. Looking invaluable here tonight. Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. So suffering sleep when she first got to NXT. It took about 12 months of this industry to completely change her personality. Bio Myers, she got some real power and momentum here on Raw now. So that's what happened. Perez with a smack right to the back of the head and Morgan. Now really taking it to Rhea Ripley, having some fun beating up Mommy here tonight. They don't have too much fun. Don't write Mommy off that easily. back to the WWE brand. Will her back to this matchup. Oh, Liv Morgan. Last three head into the mat. Now Kyrie Sane tries to get back into things.
Oh! Fails to get back into things, being used as a human missile to take down the powerhouse Ripley.
Is some shoulder first into the corner. And this has been picture perfect strategy for Perez and Morgan. The story of this fatal four-way has been the fact that Will Morgan and Roxanne Perez have worked together to neutralize Rhea Ripley. But now Kyrie Sane is starting to fight back in this match.
Yeah, that's part of the issue. You focus so much offense on the biggest one, which of course is Rhea Ripley. You don't focus enough on someone like Kyrie Sane, who has flown under the radar, but is now back on top.
Rock in the flank, Kyrie Sane. Into the cover first one of the game, pinfall or submission. Roxanne Perez saves the matchup, not only for Liv, but for herself as well.
Yeah, of course, that wasn't quite as benevolent as it may have looked. Of course, Roxanne Perez would have been out of the tournament too. Had that been a 3 count.
Roxanne. Uh-oh, and Rhea Ripley back in the match.
Ouch.
Drop kick. Liv Morgan, though, takes advantage.
Stumbling, but still not quite down and out.
Oh, and a code breaker. Springboard code breaker for Liv Morgan. Cover now. And Kyrie Sane breaks things up. And waited fatal four-way matches. It's so hard to build any type of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to clear out as many opponents as you can and focus on one. I'll say this. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez have done a great job of clearing out Rhea Bloody Ripley, who hasn't had a chance to dominate so far. You get the sense we're perhaps closing in on a grand finale here. And it looks like it's Kyrie Sane who's going to pull it off.
And Kyrie Sane headed up the top rope looking for the insane elbow. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan this time seemingly saving Roxanne Perez.
You do not want to taste that elbow. Stop that at all costs. Now we're getting a rope brawl, which again, Kyrie Sane was looking all the better for.
Done once again. Looking for double team help from Roxanne Perez.
We are seeing the bond between Perez and Morgan grow as the seconds tick by here.
Up rope now. Meanwhile, here's Rhea Ripley.
I just took way too long up there on the ropes.
The Eradicator.
Oh!
Kyrie Sane from the top. That flying forearm cover now for the win. High Ripley kicking by Rhea.
Dropping, and that really felt like the moment for Kyrie Sane with Perez and Liv Morgan down and out. And this is why this single arm powerbomb times 2 from Rhea Ripley, and it's flying forward to the jaw from Kyrie Sane just when the defenses were down. Look at how they got left. In Rhea Ripley.
Sold out crowd tonight at 14,000. Phoenix, Arizona, capping off what's been an incredible weekend for WWE as Kyrie Sane and Rhea Ripley slug things out. Fatal four-way match to determine who goes to the semifinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Ripley has taken so much abuse already in this matchup. Kyrie Sane much less than that.
And Kyrie back and blocked by Rhea. Kyrie now taking the leg of Rhea Ripley. Right to the back of the neck.
Got to use technique against a powerful athlete like Ripley.
Oh, Kyrie Sane pulling out all the stops in the main offense by saying, come now. And Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez save the matchup, breaking things up.
Felt like a window closing for Kyrie Sane and Rhea Bloody Ripley. And a chance to win. That chance is open.
Again, double team. Taking out Ripley. The kick right to the face by Perez.
Blood streaming from her nose. Such are the stakes here tonight. The desire to qualify to the next round.
Oh, backstabber.
Of this tournament.
Leader there is Kyrie is sent out of the ring.
Oh, Carlito mentioned even though he's gone now. Nice.
Congratulating one another.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's in kill mode.
Top rope. Rhea ducks out of harm's way. Ripley with a big boot. Taking no chances. She's caught on glue.
Ouch. Oh. Oh. I think Perez is gonna steal it. Oh. Oh, the muscle mommies are fighting.
So much history between these two, especially for their NXT days. Don't look away.
And now Kyrie shine from the top.
Nice.
Raquel Rodriguez saving the day there for Liv Morgan, the white bullet. Kyrie said,
Give Kyrie the win. Why not? That'd be nice. We're not allowed to have.
He likes jumping.
Oh, yeah. And Roxanne with the win. Good for her. Glad she finally got something.
The green looks a lot better with this outfit.
Yeah.
The green's match there.
Rounding, calculating, devious, and striking at the exact right time. Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez, who inadvertently had to assist her.
But in the end, Kyrie Sane hit an insane elbow. It looks like she was going to advance. But it was the favorite for him. But then she took advantage. She picked Sane and sealed the victory here tonight.
Roxanne Perez continues to have a massive amount of success in this year. Staying elbow, and just while that connected, it looked like Kyrie Sane was coming through. But the time came with a strike and a Roxanne Perez.
And Wade, what we saw there was Roxanne Perez outside the ring, clearly looking, clearly waiting. Kyrie Sane to hit the insane elbow. Capitalize.
That's super strong. I mean, when that into this industry, you shouldn't have those veteran instincts. The fact that Roxanne Perez has that so early bodes incredibly well for her career and the rest of the tournament.
Quite the week here at WWE and WrestleMania. We made the announcement that WWE acquired the Lucha Libre promotion from Mexico known as AAA. The first big event was this past Saturday, Worlds Collide.
$41 million total viewers. Now, as someone who does YouTube live streaming, that number is definitely inflated because every time during a live stream or a premiere, someone goes away, like leaves the page and comes back, it gives it another view while it's happening live. So, oh, A-Clown down under fighting in the background.
Look good for A-Town, though.
Are the girls finally breaking up? Oh man, we have a lot more teams on the channel than I thought we did. That's what I'm doing right now is I'm just typing out teams. That way I can make the graphics a little quicker. Also, for those wondering about the LS11 Indies this week, there's potentially going to be one on Thursday. We will see. Currently, my plan is to start bringing back content for members and Patreons this week since they've had a fairly dry month with June. So I need to, and with the last few weeks of May as well. I really haven't done much in about a month on Patreon for members, so I need to start bringing stuff back there.
Creators of Stars, Netflix's Fires. Fires also starring Dave Gillis. It is a hilarious workplace comedy about Will, who's trying to save his family's struggling auto repair shop. Fires returns to Netflix for a second season. Glad to have those gentlemen here tonight. Pat McAfee is off safety Wayfair Friday night.
Oh, I just realized Pat's not here this evening. I wondered why it was so much easier to hear myself think.
Right here in Arizona.
It's an evolution. Mr. Mixon. It's green. We just can't yet.
Wonder who she's gonna get into a feud with here.
Division and also how to play Oh, they do me too. Oh my gosh, you too.
Well, despite what you may think about her, here comes today another trailblazer in the women's division. We should preface it by saying it was a controversial victory by Becky Lynch over Lyra Valkyria this past Saturday at Money in the Bank. Becky with a handful of tights as she defeated Lyra. And then that disgusting display of sportsmanship after the match by Becky Lynch.
What? What are you talking about? First of all, the most stuff this event and all that. You keep bragging on about. All I saw was a quick pin from Becky to capture the goal. And secondly, if there was a disgusting display of sportsmanship, as you put it, it came from Lyra Valkyria, the sore loser who jumped the chat post-match.
Don't you deserve a chance? I don't need you to tell me I deserve it because I know I do. should be out here celebrating after my incredible victory on Monday. You know how many opportunities there are for me to celebrate something new after everything that I've done in my career? After winning every other title multiple times, Royal Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber winner, first woman to win the main event of WrestleMania, New York Times best-selling author, Continental Women's Champion. But this should be an opportunity to celebrate because this title is meant to be about opportunity. But the greatest opportunity this title ever got was when I won it. When I got to look at it and say, welcome to the big time Intercontinental Championship.
Like, there's a lot that's been happening on the show tonight. I just haven't had anything to say about it. Normally I've got like more to work with in the chat. You guys are kind of quiet tonight too. I think it was just a big weekend.
And my beautiful child. But no, because of that disingenuous,
Really?
shaved to my hometown.
I think I now know why the internet was spiking downward earlier.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you were doing over here?
Maybe.
For those wondering,
Clearly weren't gonna get it downloaded yourself.
yeah, for those wondering, Endurall just finished downloading.
It's so good.
You do realize only one of us can play it at a time.
No. I doubt it's free.
Oh, wait.
I added it to your library.
It's been a long week.
It's free. It's a mod.
It's been a long ass
Mod
week.
that's available on Steam.
It's been a long ass week.
Behind us, and I politely asked her to please help me now that you've hurt my shoulder. Please help me put this on my wrist. But she lost it. She went crazy. She tried to kill me. And so I'm gonna ask this crazy bird lady to come out here and to do two things. One, to apologize to me, and two, to raise my hand again, but this time, raise it right.
Well, obviously, Becky is a best-selling
Come on, Lyra. Come on out here.
author of fiction.
Come on.
Here we go. Salad Grapes McGee is heading out here. The former champion. Show grace for once in your life. Will give up.
Come on, raise it up in your eyes again. Apologize to me. You're gonna apologize to me. Okay?
Chad, I don't think she's gonna apologize. Oh, hey! Bailey's back.
Bailey's lost her damn mind. Remember, Becky Lynch admitted to attacking Bailey before WrestleMania, costing Bailey her opportunity to be on the show of shows. And Reigns and Paul doesn't it, Becky Lynch? And Bailey went to the Rose Plant, and Becky Lynch able to escape. And Becky in retreat from Bailey. Well, this was supposed to be a celebration for the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, and it's been ruined, first of all, by Lyra Valkyria, and then even more so by Bailey.
Welcome back, Bailey.
Becky Lynch not only did the Lyra embarrassing and humiliating her this past Saturday at Money in the Bank, but let's not forget what Becky did to Bailey. She took her out of WrestleMania. She admitted to attacking her, plus responded to show and shows. How can you defend that? I will defend that. But there was a time and a place to deal with issues like that. And what Bailey just did was absolutely disgraceful in your God. Oh, God. Wait a second.
Oh, there's truth.
don't matter. Don't let nobody tell you that your voice doesn't matter. They heard, they listened, they felt, and they understood. I am back because of y'all.
Please tell me the mystery opponent in Sheamus for Symphony is Ilya. That would be rad. I'm hoping it is.
Y'all got our truth. We are. Our truth is back for all of you. Our truth is back. Back for me too. You see, not only did y'all bring truth back, you got me. We all love our truth. I love our truth too. Too funny, y'all. Our truth can be too nice, and he's too forgiving. Not me. I wish you would. I feel alive. And for any of you that thinks I'm alive, you think I'm some sideshow act? You think I'm a gimmick?
He's got scissors. What's he gonna do with the scissors? Oh my god! My guy's cutting his hair off. I was not expecting that.
The truth has set me free. I am Ron Killings. I am the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now put some respect on my name.
Hell yeah.
Well, you know, you had your shot at Money in the Bank. That didn't work out. So I didn't think you'd mind me representing the judgment game. Upset?
Upset? Of course I'm not upset. I'm rooting for you, man. You're gonna be great. Why are you being upset?
You're the only king of the ring. I'm working about the tag team titles, right?
Exactly. Everything's working out perfectly. Speaking of, congratulations, you know, right out there tonight. Let her know, let her know. Let her know, let her know.
Yeah, I watched them.
You did. Yeah.
What's everyone celebrating?
Ouch.
No one should be celebrating. Liv, I helped you out. I stopped fire from winning. It's not easy. You're excellent.
And yes, Kyrie from anyway.
Hey, JJ. Oh boy, he says, hey, look, everyone, it's Zed. Oh my god, we're gonna get a gasp! It's Alex! Hi, Alex! I love you, Alex! Text and message here in a second. I know it's coming.
A man who has taken the world by storm. Penta in a fatal four-way to advance to the King of the Rings tournament. Penta's live. Next.
My favorite of the Carver Ramsey. Well, you got it backwards. It's Ramsey Carver. Get it right. Sounds weird the other way around.
In that match, of course, won by Seth Rollins. Also, a shout out to Naomi. Won the women's Money Tonight contract ladder match this past weekend.
Yeah, you and I were both blown away by Penta's performance.
JT is demanding you notice him, Senpai. Notice me.
The things we expect, the spectacular
Hi.
moments this guy just provides time and again. It was really his ability to
You have been recognized.
back from massive amounts of abuse, but that ain't factor tonight.
We'll see. We've seen this man rebound from tough matches before. Yeah, King of the Ring crown would look great on Penta's bed.
Shape with that mask.
Alright, who is going to win King of the Ring is a great question. Because it's very clear it's going to be Cody Cena at SummerSlam. If they're going to run that back, Cody's going to get the belt back. So it's got to be someone that's going to challenge... It's got to be someone that's going to end up challenging Jay or Seth, depending on if Seth walks out with the belt tonight. Because, like, love Gunther, he's great. He's not winning it. There's no chance. Let me look at who all's in the tournament again. Alright, so like I said, the winner's going to definitely challenge either Jay or Seth at WrestleMania. Well, Cody's in the tournament, so actually Cody's probably going to win. And that's going to be how Cody gets his rematch with Cena. So never mind, it's going to be Cody. Because the three other people in the matchup that Cody's in are non-factors. Priest ain't winning it. Andrade sure as hell ain't winning it. Nakamura doesn't win anything anymore. This match, I think Braun Breaker Cody Rhodes is the main event, or is the finals. I think Braun Breaker Cody Rhodes is the finals.
Again, who really runs the world of Lucha Libre? The man with the stash. The man the ladies love. The man
Wrong.
with the
According to
gold
Beyonce, who runs the world? Girls.
Yeah.
Not whoever these guys are. Here's my commentary about the show. They're wrong. According to Beyonce, girls run the world. And I mean, Beyonce could never be wrong about that.
Of course not.
Fanatics Fest Theater City is less than 2 weeks away. Additional photo and autograph slots with Tony Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan, and more. Going on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Head to fanaticsfest.com.
JT says he would headbutt the Juggernaut for you, Alex.
Thanks, man.
June 20th to the 22nd.
Oh my god, we're getting a Mr. Iguana video package.
Next to the guy in blue and red, it makes it look like it's a group of Sonic cosplayers.
Try C. advantage. It's either win and all out assault on both. Take those by victory, or we take them by heists. That's the power.
I don't know why I was not prepared for him to do what is essentially the Brian from Family Guy bark.
Be a part of this.
I was not prepared for Braun to do the Brian bark.
First round of the King of the Ring tournament. Dominic Mysterio and Penta have a history. They're in the ring right now.
There's a choice, alright.
It certainly was. Did it make me laugh? Yes. Was it a choice? Yep. Oh boy, JT's got a question for you, apparently.
King of the Ring tournament.
I await my question.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, following an eventful weekend for both WWE and UFC, this is a UFC 316 team available now on WWEshop.com. And I guess, hell yeah. Let's go, hell yeah. And Stone Cold has said it. Furnished me with one of his biggest. I would absolutely the hell yeah. You on the other hand, you don't deserve it. A couple of Stone Cold beers the other night.
Okay. JT's question is, I have a friend who has major social anxiety, and she has trouble with communication and keeping up with her friends online. She recently messaged me out of the blue, and we've had really good... He ran out of characters. Give him a minute here. Mystery Guy's cross. No, I don't think they'd make Cross a Mystery Guy since he's on the roster actively. I think we could see him end up costing Sammy here, but that'd be about it.
Your career. 10 winners have gone on to become world champions. 12 are now Hall of Famers. Bret Hart won this King of the Ring tournament on 2 different occasions, and of course, Wade, you were once King of the Ring. And I'll say this day and age has turned here in the King and Queen and Ring tournament. Not even better because you get the added bonus of that championship opportunity. What a deal, sweet that it really is. The stakes right now to not be higher. Qualify at all costs. Fatal three-way match. First man game, pinfall or submission will win this matchup. No disqualification of Cashapp. We saw Roxanne Perez advance to the Queen of the Ring earlier tonight. There's the throw by Braun Breaker. We know Sami Zayn very well. They've battled 3 times. The Intercontinental title. That's ludicrous power. She'll be loud. Oh, well, everything is ludicrous when it comes to Braun Breaker. What a few days Braun Breaker's had. Wrecked shop and SmackDown. Wrecked shop. Oh, and he turns on inside out.
Yeah, it's a Braun Breaker win. Easy. Okay. She recently messaged me out of the blue, and we've had really good conversations. I'm super happy to speak with her again. I feel like I should be encouraging her to talk to some of our other friends and catch up with them, as I know they miss her. And he ran out of character limit again.
Again, Wade, you were a former King of the Ring. It really makes a difference in your career, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think I personally capitalized quite as well as I should have. the wrong place, the wrong time for me, but there have been so many incredible moments. The king of the ring winners historically in this year is going to be no different. Really can push your career to a whole new level.
Yeah, look at last year's King of the Ring winner, Gunther, who went on to SummerSlam and knock off Damian Priest to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Coming, of course, action later tonight against Nizzle for the title.
How about the Ring of the Ring winner?
Cover and a kick out.
With Nia Jax, who also went on to win gold and dominate the scene here in WWE for an extended period of time.
Well, speaking of dominate, that is what Braun Breaker has done since this matchup started, but here comes Penta. Yeah, history these two as well. Penta actually teamed with it, where Breaker went to the, some people can say, the dark side, but Bentley is now thrown by Breaker.
Dark side, I'd say, is the smart side, especially at this point in Breaker's career. Potential is obvious, but you need a little catalyst to send that potential to a new level, and that catalyst is Paul Heyman.
Again, first round matchups will continue on SmackDown and Raw again next week. Finals 2 weeks from Saturday. Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Walking the park thus far from Braun Breaker, but now dirty on the mat, who took Breaker's Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, trying his best, and just like all the others, failing dismally.
Again, that was a fatal four-way match at WrestleMania where we saw Dominic Mysterio and his Judgment Day teammate Finn Balor. He's the only sure Finn has ever gotten over there.
Just goes to show you these multi-person matches are so hard to make a name. My favorite in this match, of course, Braun Breaker, given the physical gifts he has, but it was my favorite at WrestleMania. It just didn't work out right for Braun.
Breaker's done everything possible in this matchup so far, not allowed anyone to get on any sort of offense. Cover now on Mysterio. And Braun just wants to show off.
I don't know how wise that is. That's a
Oh, there you go. Take your point.
hubris and arrogance of Paul Heyman.
But I don't want to pressure her into speaking to people before she's ready and disappearing when she feels overwhelmed. But I also feel like it's selfish of me to speak with her alone and runs out of space again.
After the fact that you've still got a matchup to win, so refocus and get
He's
back
not so they're getting smaller and smaller.
Sami Zayn beating in his third King of the Ring tournament. Penta, of course,
A little bit, yeah.
taking control here in this fatal four-way. We've seen Braun Breaker dominate most of this fatal four-way matchup. Got a little cocky, and Sami Zayn made him pay, and now Penta starting to take control.
Braun Breaker has his marching orders from Seth Rollins. Absolute gold. That is what we are looking for. Seth Rollins got a massive slice of that with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And winning this tournament would certainly help Braun Breaker through the process.
So Rollins made it clear that both recognized world titles are going to be the victim of an all-out assault by Rollins' company, whether it be by victory or heist.
You can figure out the details when the key right now for Breaker and crew is to control all of the
Yeah.
You know how Larian Studios has been doing like some cool like animated whatever with their characters? It means they're like telling us like stuff that's got it's like new.
Yeah.
Apparently in the background of one of them, Astarian had a poster for Slumber Stamp,
Mm-hmm.
which can, you know, by means of related words, be transferred to Sleep Token.
Nice.
And I mean, do you get where? Do you know why?
No.
So, do you know the song that like Astarian TikToks have like all had?
I haven't used TikTok in months, so no. Yeah,
Sorry.
you're good. That was just right in my ear.
Yeah, because I wanted you to hear it.
Okay.
That's a Sleep Token song.
Gotcha.
Right now, we see very little of Sami Zayn so far in this.
You still don't know.
People were making edits of him with a Sleep Token song, so they put a poster that looks like that's a reference to Sleep Token in the animations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that dense.
There's trap edits.
Yeah, I figured as
Okay.
much. I know what your feed looks like.
You don't know what my feed looks like.
Of Paul Heyman, how can you possibly fail? And again, Breaker talking trash. Over the trash moment, it's so much power and leverage over your opponent like Braun has over Sami Zayn right now. Body shot by Breaker.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait till he's done sending everything here. Okay, he's done. Okay, his full question is, I have a friend who has a social anxiety and she has trouble with communicating and keeping up with her friends online. She recently messaged me out of the blue and we've had really good conversations. I'm super happy to speak with her again, and I feel like I should be encouraging her to talk to some of her other friends and catch up with them, as I know they miss her. But I don't want to pressure her into speaking to people before she's ready and disappearing when she feels overwhelmed. But I also feel like it's selfish of me to just speak with her alone, and hog her to myself when I know that others are worried about her as much as I was. At the same time, I don't want her disappearing again, and the pattern feels like she's comfortable talking to me, alone instead of in groups and small servers. Am I being selfish or clingy? And if so, what should I do to encourage her better? Thank you, and that is my TED Talk.
Being clingy or hogging her just because she's more comfortable talking to you. Because would make that like clingy or just because it's genuinely the best way I can like phrase it, toxic with that behavior would be if you were telling her to not, if you were like, being like, no, you should only talk to me. Don't talk to them, only talk to me. You're not doing that, at least, from what you've told us, you're not doing that. So you're not hogging her. It's just a matter of right now she feels more comfortable talking with you. Like, that ball is in her court as to who she's talking to. I would be careful in, like, pushing her to talk to others. Like, I would say, at the most, if someone else comes up in conversation naturally, like, oh yeah, like, they've missed you, they really wanted to, like, talk with you, so, like, maybe consider, talking with them at one point, or, like, don't make it, don't just come out of the blue and be like, oh, well, so-and-so missed you. It should come up naturally, so that way it doesn't feel like you are pushing them to talk to someone, because they might not want to talk with those other people right now. And that's perfectly valid, because sometimes you just, sometimes you want to talk with, like, friend A, other times you want to talk with friend B, sometimes you want to spend time with friend C, but you might not want to spend time with friend A, or, like, friend D, or friend E. It's just how things go, and with social anxiety, too, it can be really hard for that person to jump back in. So, if your friend expresses that they want to talk with you guys as other friends again, maybe offer to set something up. So that way, the pressure isn't on them. But don't just set something up and be like, oh, well, I set this up for you. Because then that becomes an obligation to hang out. And that can be incredibly, like, that can bring a lot of anxiety out for some people. Is that obligation to hang out then. So, yeah.
What she said.
Yeah, you're not being selfish with it. Take things on her time. So.
Absolutely doing that. Up for grabs, hard to pick a favorite at this point. Folks, waiting for more. That is the understatement of the century.
Very informative and helpful in my situation. Thank you for your perspective and reassurance. Good job.
No problem. I tried.
Trading with Braun Breaker rarely works. Somehow Sami Zayn came up the batter, but of course immediately that very dark and Penta as well. Penta out, 30 Dom up top, already power bomb. Breaker now up to the top, back to the tallest of Frankensteiner. What cannot Braun Breaker do? He can do everything. Moves like a cruiserweight. It's like a breeze block. Just looking at the skin of Braun Breaker, he hasn't even broken sweat yet. Paul Heyman, marking orders to the Breaker. Never first man against mid-power submission wins. Already the freedom ring side of things. Roxanne Perez is after the semifinal. Champion in 2 weeks. To Braun Breaker.
King of the Ring is only a couple weeks away. Jeez. Is that 2 weeks from Saturday? Well, we'll be out of town that day. Oh well, no watch along for that one. And before anyone's like, oh, but Cena Punk. Yeah, well, it's also my cousin's graduation, and she's more important than the wrestling. So. Yeah, 28th. So it'll be in the morning on the 28th, but like, I'm not streaming on hotel Wi-Fi. I'm just telling you all that.
I could even handle that.
No, probably couldn't. I have no idea how some streamers do it, but my only assumption is that they literally bring a Wi-Fi router with them.
The only way.
What action here tonight in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament? So close here. Not quite enough. We're sold out tonight in Phoenix, the PHX Arena. 14,361 WWE fans. One of these fans advancing to the King of the Ring, sending over for the Hula kick, intercepted by Penta.
Like, yeah, do I wish I could watch the show live? Like, go watch along with you guys? Yeah, sure. But again, prioritizing family over I don't get opportunities to prioritize family and stuff over streams too often, so.
Priorities are a matter of choice, babe.
Not many opportunities come up where I have to prioritize, is what I meant. I've already delayed the season finale because of this event too, so. Which now that I'm realizing they were going to have a Saudi show that day, delaying the season finale by a week was the right move, because otherwise we'd be having to deal with all the midday WWE show stuff too.
Dominic kicked out, I believe. It's a style of the dirty dog. Wriggled his way out of that one. Breaker was right there. An actual replay to see if he actually broke the pin over. Who cares right now? He's back on the tear. It's Braun Breaker. At this point, it doesn't matter. Breaker to get to the point. He got Penta outside the ring. It's cracks down now.
The idea of doing Punk Cena and Saudi is honestly hilarious. It really is. Oh, hey! LA Knight. Well, LA Knight could win the tournament, couldn't he? They could do LA and Seth SummerSlam for the title. It looks like Sammy's moving on. How about that? Or when he doesn't want to get involved with other people because it again feels like the pattern is other people overwhelm her. Of course, I'd never tell her not to communicate with our friends because I know it's selfish, but a small part of me just getting concerned and wish she did. Chad, I gotta be real with you all. I don't think we're getting the draft this year. At this point, it is June. Normally, it's in May, unless they're gonna do it second half of the year at this point.
Here with AJ Styles and AJ, congratulations on that victory earlier. Massive win for you over Chad Gable. Until you're still fired up to talk to me before you're
Chad Gable, whether or not he has on the mask, is one of the best in the business. But last week, Seth Rollins had his back. Paul Heyman come and threaten him.
Do it in November. Yeah, it could happen in November. I remember that's when they used to. They did it like in November for a couple of years, like October, November.
Don't ask me.
but I think there's a developing story over here, so follow me. Guys? Ask when you plan on defending your titles next and who against.
Well, hold on, Captain. We just successfully defended these titles 2 weeks ago. There are a lot of but in our opinion, they're all in the middle of the pack. We're looking for that clear front runner, that number one contender. We have way too much respect for these titles to defend against these men, right? Y'all keep them in the driveway. We care about these titles.
JT, are you trying to get me in trouble on stream tonight with that one? Ask me why I'm not bringing someone back to the series. Ask me why I'm not bringing a specific fan character back to the series who didn't get brought back for attitude problems. Continuing finals, Sammy versus Cody. Cross finally gets Sammy to give in and turn heel. That'd be great. All right, Nikki up next.
Nikki Bella is back live on Netflix. What are you talking about? I told you they can go exactly what you
No, I don't actually. And I mean, what I really got is you know why I won that match? Because I was good enough to win that match. I am going to win a world championship. And you want to know why? Because I am good enough to win the world championship. I'm not going to keep asking you to stay out of my business.
Xander accidentally baked my ex-girlfriend's mom's ashes into some cookies that I made for her and her boyfriend. Am I a sinner?
That's between you and God, man.
That's between you and your God.
If you want an answer to that, you're asking the wrong folks. You might need to pray on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing on that one for you, bud.
Say, I'm going to make all his dreams come true. He's one step closer. Qualified for the semi-finals of the King of the Ring tour.
Four first-round matchup from SmackDown Friday, and of course on Raw next Monday. King of the Ring will be crowned in PR JJ United Champion of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw tonight live on Netflix is in Phoenix, Arizona. We are sold out 14,361 WWE fans on hand. And tonight, Monday Night Raw on Netflix is presented by Snickers. Again, Michael Cole, Ray Barrett here tonight. Pat McAfee has the week off. This past Saturday, at Money in the Bank, we made a massive announcement concerning next year's amazing.
Can you call?
WrestleMania 41 was the most successful.
Nah, Hemlock's dealing with a bad headache tonight, so I'm not going to call them in here.
And they've got a rather big day at work tomorrow, so Hemlock's gonna be going to bed soon anyways.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would call them in here to let you ask them, since they are your goddess, apparently. Yeah, Seth catching on Cody after he wins the belt back at SummerSlam, but yeah, heist at SummerSlam just as Cody has Cena beat Braun Spears him. That could also happen.
WrestleMania 42 is returning to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, April 18th, Sunday, April 19th. You can register for the pre-sale information. WrestleMania is headed back to Vegas. Experience the non-stop excitement of WrestleMania 42 with on location, the efficient fan hospitality WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at our location, exp.com/WWE. And you can't stop this. The sneak peek of Alex Warren's debut album, You'll Be Alright, Kid, out July 18th. Ladies and gentlemen, we look ahead to next week on Monday Night Raw, live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, once more. First round matchup with the King and Queen of the tournament, and the return of a former multi-time.
Yeah, JT. Is that the level of humor we've devolved into tonight? He's asked me to say peanuts without the T.
Yeah. You know what it is, Bill Boo?
Pay enough for this.
You heard it here tonight. You put a price tag on it.
I've gotten enough donations in the last week. I'm good. I'm not shilling that hard tonight.
Valid.
It gets annoying. It's funny if I shill hard like for one weekend or for 1 week. If I just do it every single week, it loses its charm.
I mean, yeah.
And then becomes, oh, this streamer is just money hungry.
Yeah. And I was only joking about it, so mostly just because you made that I don't get paid enough for this, which implies that you get what I mean.
She's from a different time. I was just immediately defending that by saying she's from a different time.
What?
She's from the Divas era, to give you an idea. The butt shake.
That wasn't what I was gonna comment on.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna go, damn, rhinestone set of jeans? Like, not even like as a derogatory, just as like a, well, damn.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how expensive those would be, because you can't, like, I don't think that's something that can be done by machine. I think that's something that still has to be done, like, by hand. So a fully rhinestoned pair of jeans like that. A design could easily be, like, rhinestone stamped onto, like, the back pocket.
Yeah.
But a full rhinestoning like that, I think that still has to be done by hand. I don't think you can machine do that. So just, damn, the amount of work that would have to go into that look. Not to mention any repairs that would have to be done, because unless those, because I mean, even when like rhinestones are like rock solid in there, rhinestones are still gonna pop off. That was like the worst part about, I think it was Kim Kardashian, who like a year or two ago wore an original, I think it was Marilyn Monroe dress to the Met Gala.
Mm-hmm.
Was just the amount of like stones that popped off of that dress and the damage that was done to that archival dress. That dress should not have been worn out, the Kim Kardashian plush.
So there's your rhinestone lesson for the day, apparently.
Sorry.
You're fine. Alright, who's gonna end up interrupting her? Oh god, they're not, are they? Gee, the women's tag team champions interrupting Nikki Bella. I wonder if she has a tag team partner, perhaps a twin.
You know what, Liz? If you could do me a favor, can you congratulate her for me? Your title shot and your man.
Oh, damn.
You want to know what I mean? You can say whatever you want. And all you'll ever be is a reality show.
Oh! Not expecting Nikki to end up being laid out.
Under a lot of pressure. Obviously, with everything that she's got going on. But there's no way to interrupt and treat a Hall of Fame to Nikki Bella. Well, Ray, it's a dangerous place. You're back to WWE. Don't just get around the walls and expect some action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kicked off the night tonight with CM Punk interrupting John Cena's retirement. After tonight, we got 18 dates left. What little respect I have for you. I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. You're gonna follow me to Saudi Arabia. And we're gonna do it at Night of Champions. Balls in your court, hero. You want a title match? It's gonna be a Night of Champions. What do you say? Our general manager of Adam Pearce has made it official. It'll take place
Alright, yeah, it's official. Phil going to Saudi.
Night of Champions, the new of a rivalry.
What do they say? Money talks.
13 years ago, John Cena, CM Punk, Night of Champions for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Alex, you've been asked, and I already know the answer here because because of something we've been working on. But you've been asked by JT which DC character would be the best mentor for your Marvel OC. I mean, you have an outright answer easily.
Yeah. I mean, the easy answer, because I've already established for. So I have multiple Marvel OCs with Xander. We read our little short stories. I mean, not even really short stories.
Because it's not been short in a while.
No, they're more like novellas at this point. Between the three different generations of it, pretty much. But Felicity, who is my... She originally started as an alternate version of my first one, and then she evolved to be a completely separate character over time. But in our current iteration of our story, in which Felicity is a character in this set, because we pick and choose which characters we include over time. And in this one, we're actually doing sort of like a larger crossover between Marvel and DC. So basically, or really just all heroes across most franchises. But I had Felicity get trained by Batman. Because this would be funny. Put my little bubblegum pink girl in the middle of the Bat family.
Yeah.
So basically she had a stint where I don't think she ever became a true Robin. But she was trained by Batman and the other former Robins. So, and she actually had her be best friends with Jason before Jason kicked the bucket. And I think we haven't had those two interact since since then.
Yeah, I guess we haven't.
Yeah, at least not like on screen. I imagine they became friends again.
So we haven't written much in a while either, though, in all fairness.
Yeah, well, it's been sitting on your turn for a few days now.
I've been in the car for most of the last few days, in all fairness.
Yeah, well, still. It's been sitting on you.
Yeah, I'll get around to it. I'll probably get back to it tomorrow.
I've been bored like all week at work because it's been sitting on you.
I, again, have been in the car all week. There's a reason my back fucking hurts so bad right now.
Now your back would hurt right now because you've been at your computer desk all day. Steven's spine was not made to sit still. It was made to move.
Again,
You gotta move that thing. I mean, I still hate that.
yeah.
It's just a black speedo. It's not even really all that form fitted either. It's like a little loose, actually.
Oh my god. I already
Which
think I know.
honestly I think makes it worse the fact that it's like a little loose.
Alright, JT's got another question for you. I already think I know the answer to this one, but I will let you give the answer in case I'm just dead wrong.
Okay.
He asks what your favorite story I've told, what your favorite insane JT story I've told you about from chat is. I think I know which one it is.
Okay. I can't actively remember any of them right now is the problem.
I think it's gotta
My
be.
brain doesn't catalog crazy chat stories that well.
I think your favorite would be the one where I posted the quote in the Discord about not arguing with stupid people because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. And JT responded with, "Oh, that's why I win so many arguments with Xander." And I responded with, "And that's why I love you, JT, in a non-Christian friendly way. Hashtag Happy Pride."
I do love that story. Yeah, that is a solid one. Yeah, I do think that would probably be my favorite. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
Trans rights are human rights. Never understood the appeal of a grill.
Yeah, me neither.
Because, like, I've also seen pictures of, like, people who didn't take care of their teeth well with the grill. Like, while they had it, like, in stalls.
Yeah.
And just, ugh. Just because you cover your teeth does not mean you don't, like, you have to take better care of them if you have something on your teeth.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, just having, like, braces, because I had braces growing up. You have to take better care of your teeth with them on there. Otherwise, like, you are actually at, like, a higher risk of, like, cavities and tooth decay with braces.
Yeah.
Than if you didn't have braces. So, you know. Then, like, go stick decorative stuff on there. And, like, yeah. It's a little more, like, nooks and crannies for things to get caught on. Just, no. I've never understood the appeal. I genuinely just don't think they look good either.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay's got his kid with him.
on that stage. Right now. Come on, champ, do it tonight. Jey Uso cannot be anywhere near 100%. I saw Jey earlier today, smile on his face, ready to go. He's not going to let anything get in the way of him holding out of this World Heavyweight Championship tonight, but we know just a small stamp of what Jey Uso, the punishment he's taken over the past couple of weeks here at WWE. No way! The Royal Rumble all the way to WrestleMania. Jey Uso had to develop an unbreakable spirit. He still has that. What you cannot develop is an unbreakable body.
JT asks your thoughts on gummies versus fruit snacks. Not much of a difference.
Technically, yes.
Oh boy. I've,
Sorry.
Oh,
man,
God.
but I have to answer the question.
I've activated her unskippable dialogue.
Technically, you didn't. Technically, JT did. So,
Thanks, JT.
so fruit snacks, at least if they are done correctly, are made with fruit juice and gelatin. Gummies, on the other hand, like gummy bears, they don't have to use any percentage of fruits. It can be gelatin, sugar, and artificial flavors. That's why gummy bears aren't marketed as fruit snacks, or like gummy worms aren't marketed as fruit snacks, because there is like where there's that percentage of fruit volume is not there. Whereas fruit snacks are made with fruit. And gelatin, which is why fruit snacks, in spite of being fruit snacks, are not vegan. Because gelatin comes from bones, specifically cattle bones, I believe. So now you know where gelatin comes from. But I would say between the two, there are definitely situations where I would prefer one over the other. Like if I'm already having something like, for example, like ice cream, and I have an option to put like some form of like, if I had the choice between like gummies and fruit snacks to put on, I'd go with the gummies over the fruit snacks. Because fruit snacks just wouldn't work as well with ice cream. But for a day-to-day like snacking, whatever, I'd probably go with fruit snacks. Just because, I don't know, I kind of prefer them a little bit better over like gummies for like a snack. To me, gummies are more like a dessert treat over a snack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like them both. It's just situationally as to which one I'll pick over the other. My answer is nuanced.
There you go. Let's see. Thoughts on the telethon? I guess the telethon, I did get that 3D printer a few months back.
I don't know. I mean, Xander was tired as hell the day after, but it
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, the day after 5 straight days of streaming.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed when I popped in here and there.
And it led to the infamous 24-hour stream.
Which we still need to work out when I'm going to do my thing.
Oh yeah, when you do your takeover stream.
Yeah.
You know, Roman return. Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Saying.
Really strike twice. I'm not so sure. This is a even more motivated Gunther than he has been.
Yeah, we can potentially plan it for some point in July.
Yeah.
The tricky part is just planning around his recording and streaming schedule.
Yeah. I'm a busy person.
Yeah.
Especially with the season finale coming up. As I've been saying, I swear to God, if Seth fails his cash in, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Doesn't mean I'm not scared that he will. I don't think he will. Seen any movies that were so bad they were good? Oh yeah, plenty. Let's see. The original Mario movie from the 90s is so bad it's good. The Chaperone, which we watched on the 24-hour live stream, starring Paul Triple H Levesque. Pretty much any WWE Studios movie is so bad it's good, typically. Yeah, Chaperone's first thing. It's crazy. So many people have said it's crazy as well that I hadn't seen that movie until that stream a few months ago.
And Uso turned it into a sleeper. Great move by Jey Uso there. He got there with a well-placed elbow. And again,
Any Marvel movies that are so bad they're good? No. Typically, if a Marvel movie's bad, it never reaches the point of so bad it's good. Like, I fucking hate Eternals. I found it so boring. Typically, if a Marvel movie is bad, it's just bad. And there aren't many like that for me. Eternals is really the only one that I just outright hate. JT says, Alex, how much money do I have to donate for you to create a wrestling OC with no knowledge of wrestling?
The question is, do I set this at a reasonable dollar point? Or do I just go big and just split some insane number? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know, $50?
There you have it.
There's been a lot of rumors flying around, and we talked about this Saturday. Internal injury, from the tsunamis last week, from the Ase result this past Saturday. You see the smile on Gunther's face. He realizes that there's a problem now with himself, and can he take advantage? I just hate your face stop, Jay, and it hurt you more than it hurt me. And now Gunther realizing that he is an injured champion here. The big grin across the face of the ring general, who is now targeting the ribs of Uso, who is doubled over in pain. Gunther is just a savage in the blink of an eye. I mean, James really actually dominated the start of this matchup. Had Gunther all on a sword, but there it is. You see the heavily taped midsection of Jey Uso. We talked about the tsunami. We talked about the Ase Uso. Obviously, Jey Uso here. And Gunther now, like a sharp club, attacking the champion. The way this is going right now, the only thing Jey Uso is going to have around his waistband, ladies, is that bandage. Certainly not the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther looks like he has been presented a gift. Massive gift. Stomping away again at the midsection of Uso.
What about Cena Evil with Kane? No, I've never watched it. I haven't seen many WWE Studios movies. I've seen The Chaperone now, kind of against my will, but I also kind of loved it. And I saw Miz's Christmas movie he did, and then 12 Rounds 3 Lockdown, which was Ambrose's movie. I think that's it. I don't even think I've seen any of the Marine movies. I don't think I've ever sat through them. Maybe if I do another telethon at the end of the year, maybe we'll make the... Set at the end of the year. Maybe I'll make one of the big incentive milestones, like, instead of a 24-hour stream, because I don't think my body can do that again, quite honestly. Instead of a 24-hour stream, maybe we'll do like a marathon stream where I sit down and I binge watch all 6 Marine movies.
It's gonna basically take you like, assuming like minimum 2 hours per movie. That's like a full 12 hours, not counting breaks.
Let's see. The first one is 91 minutes. The second one is 95 minutes. Okay, the third is 90 minutes. The fourth is 90 minutes. The fifth is 88 minutes. And the final one is 85. Dang it, JT.
Yeah, that's like.
Hey Xander, we heard your wife was scouting out talent for one of our upcoming shows. We decided to rob JT Jason's bank account so that we could send you some money and make the scouting process a little easier for her. Much love, LS11 Indies.
So you're making a wrestling character. JT says, "What? Oh, Alex, why did you go so low?"
Can I up it? Is it too late to raise the price?
Maybe if you raise the price for a second one or something. Raise the price for how much it would cost for one man, one woman OC.
Oh, okay. Here we go. 75, and I make them a tag team partner.
There you go. So
There
50,
you go.
50 for the first one.
50 for the first one, 75 for any additional.
Oh God.
Okay, give me some paper. Paper and a pencil.
God, where? After I stop substitute teaching,
I'll go get a sketchbook.
hold on. I think I've got some notepads. Okay.
I'm not gonna use lined paper. This is $50. This is an art commission. I'm gonna go get art supplies.
Okay.
I'll be back, chat. It's so far to get a camera. And I'll refill my cup while I'm down there. Which is in there.
That's fine. Hi, Witch. Witch, you don't say hi to the people very often. You want to say hi to the people? Witch. No, she wants to go behind the couch. Okay, she's going behind the couch. The Cena one was the best one. Yeah, like, come October, November, maybe I'll do like a Halloween telethon or something. Yeah, did you come in here, do a lap, and then decide you want it out? There you go. Oh, no, Evie's coming in now. Which, you're acting like, which, did you just want the door open? Is that what you want, Evie girl? After earlier today. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so, maybe like November, December time, we'll do telethon 2, and like, I'll decide that I want something expensive, and we'll make like the half halfway tier or something. We'll make like the halfway mark the Xander Marine watch along franchise, or the Xander watch along the Marine franchise all in one sitting or something. Becky and HBK are in one of them. Yeah, they're in the last one, right? Let's see. I have the Wikipedia page for the franchise pulled up. Starring John Cena in 1, Ted DiBiase Jr. is 2, The Miz in 3 through 6, Summer Rae in 4, Naomi, Maurice, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, and Bo Dallas in 5, Becky Lynch and Shawn Michaels in 6. Where's the Marine 7? Who's hometown man? Wrong answers only. Anything interesting and entertaining. If we're going wrong answers only, hometown man is entertaining, interesting, and was a good surprise. I don't remember who was in it, but the movie 12 Rounds was good. Ambrose did the third one. I think Cena did the first one, and Orton did the second one. Or it might have been the other way around. Orton did the first, and Cena did the second. God dang it.
I don't care what the courts say, JT. This bank account is mine. If I can't have the last remaining dollars in it, then nobody can. Enjoy being broke, you stupid bum as motherfucker. I hope you rot in hell, you bit.
She's not even in the room. Just so you all know, I'm going to replay it when Alex comes in. Oh my god. What is my life? I appreciate JT's ex-wife.
Jey Uso's passed over at this point. They will be a double count out. Neither man moving whatsoever. He's not even breathing out.
You missed it, by the way. JT Jason's ex-wife. Wait for it. Just wait for it. I'll read it.
I don't care what the courts say, JT. This bank account is mine. If I can't have the last remaining dollars in it, then nobody can. Enjoy being broke, you stupid bum as motherfucker. I hope you rot in hell, you bit.
So there you go. Now you're on the line to make a tag team. Yep. 75 for any additional characters.
Oh, what crime is about to grace this book? Yeah, that probably can't be much worse than the other shit I've heard.
JD says, my money! I know I shouldn't have made my bank account password.
Most cybersecurity experts recommend against that. That was one of the #1 things that my dad told me to never put as my password. The other being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or any iteration of that. So if your other passwords are set like that, you might want to change them.
JD says, Alex, why? Why did you go so low?
You know what low is?
See, we're the opposite of like those memes of like rich people guessing how much groceries are. We're people trying to get into the middle class that know how expensive things are. So we try and lowball everybody on, like, we don't want to take money from people.
Shit's expensive, man.
Exactly.
I've got to make sure.
I will say, I think a lot of people might agree with me. This has been far better than any of their past matches. They're actually like pulling stuff out of this one that isn't just Jay hitting the same. Alex. They're doing more than the same 4 moves on one another. JD says you should have said 100 plus.
Now I know for the future anytime you ask me how much.
And valiant champion Jay Uso able to kick out of that powerbomb despite the injured midsection.
I mean, you're always welcome to throw in a tip if you really want to. Okay.
Oh, Gunther with a spear. Yes, everyone's just doing the spear nowadays.
Can I flip for me, babe?
All right, call it.
Oh, I already know what I'm doing this far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're making 2 dudes.
Yeah, were you between 2 guys, 2 girls?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know, so I was like...
Make 2 girls.
I already did the coin flip. The coin flip said dudes.
Fine, fine. Make 2 dudes then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you to make 2 girls because essentially I'm gonna have to. I'm assuming people are wanting, with that price point, wanting me to add these characters to the series.
That'd be another 50 to add them in the series. Another 75 if you have me add them myself. Just 50 and Zayna has to interpret. So, would 2 girls be easier for you if that were the case?
I was saying 2 girls because we have a plentiful bounty of dudes.
There.
They'd be going
Very
into,
little sausage fest.
like for reference, they'd be going into this section of the website. And as I scroll through it, you'll see there's a lot more guys.
Yeah.
Like we're this far, we're in the M's, and there's only been 5 chicks. Plus, you're good at designing female characters, so.
Okay, I need to stare at a blank page. I just need to start.
Look at how the arm is slipped underneath the chin and
Full body design. I think I have to.
They're not gonna have Gunther win this, right? Don't get me wrong. Wouldn't complain if they put the belt back on. Because then that would definitely give me a lot more belief that they might go through with Seth cashing in on the other title, but I don't know, I would be fairly shocked if Gunther won it back right now.
I'm trying to just read all this shit.
Rapidly, the eyes of Jay. Oh, yeah, but how smart is Gunther? Oh,
I swear they have Gunther just tap out almost instantly compared to that. Compared to like the 3 minutes Jay just sat there.
Now wrapped around the body of the champion. Because Jay had anything left. Anything left.
They're just going back and forth on the sleepers.
There's no fight left home. Jay has nothing left in him and nothing appear. Trying to somehow slip out of this sleeper by Gunther. Jey Uso's out. Jey Uso is out. I believe he is out.
Oh shit, they put the belt back on Gunther. They actually did a title change. I am A-okay with that.
Well, the expression on the face of the new world champion says it all. He knows he was in a fight tonight. It's now just
We got a $10 donation here.
Hey Supergirl, I mean Alex Danvers. I appreciate you saving me from Lex Luthor and his goons last Friday. I know your cousin was off planet and saving me is kind of his thing, but you really helped a brother out. Here just a little tip for your services.
I still don't quite see how you look like Supergirl, but like, I'll take it.
You're welcome. Those goons were good and hard, so
I hate it here. Thank you for the donation once again. It is genuinely much appreciated.
joke is right there. I had to take it. Really deep up those arms. It's like they fight.
Oh, damn, he made him pass out in front of his son, too. Damn. That was a hell of a match, though. Alright, show's off there. Cool. Good times had all around. Really fun episode of Raw. I was not expecting the title change in the main event. I don't think anyone was, actually. But again, it... Oh no.
In a hot minute. I'm gonna ignore them and draw the feet instead.
You know,
So I also haven't drawn it forever. Fuck this. Why do I do this to myself? Why did I set my prices so low? Whatever. I'm just. There we go. That kind of looks like a foot. I'm just gonna. No. On one hand, yes, I can't just cover these with like shoes. On the other hand, I don't know how to draw those either. Why does art have to be so hard?
oh god.
I know I got a degree in this shit, but like I haven't done this in a while.
Legends Guild champions. Well, there's that, but also just I think there's a lot more face challengers on Raw right now. I like Jay as much. I like Jay as much as the next guy, but you know.
Still put a nose on a face, eyebrows in the right spot.
Well, that's good.
God, I still have to draw the mouth.
Oh, another $5 from Jimmy Olsen. Oh boy.
Hey Jimmy Olsen again. Apparently that last message was sent to the wrong Alex. So do me a favor and forget you heard about that whole Supergirl Alex Danvers thing please and thank you. It'll really save me a big chewing out.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Deleted.
Brilliant.
Just, yeah.
Alright, we'll stay alive for a couple more minutes here.
Mary Sue this real quick. Not really Mary Sue it, but like, whatever.
Thanks for the donations, Jimmy Olsen.
Pockets. That's how I forget about the hands.
There you go.
Give her pockets. And then all I have to do is pretend I can draw a thumb.
Why does AI struggle with hands so much? Because humans do too.
His hands are weird. Have you
They
ever
are.
Have you ever looked at that thing?
Oh, they are. I agree.
I don't like them. I mean, I like hands, but like also like, why? Why they do that? Like even like looking at it from like a comparative like anatomy standpoint, why?
Mm.
Like, why does this need so many bones? I don't like
I have no idea.
because in addition to, like the long ones that run down the back, it's just like a cluster of like little bones. Same with the foot.
I haven't the
The foot has
slightest.
like even longer bones. Just like I get it. It's like it's like nice to have like all this like range of motion, but at the same time, ugh,
Yeah.
yeah. Shorts, whatever. I don't need to draw that much. Another real question: do I torture myself?
You married me. Every day is torture for you, I'd assume.
Really?
You've heard my jokes.
Give yourself some credit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
You hear that, chat? She thinks I'm funny.
I didn't say that.
Asshole.
So give yourself some credit. I do love you though.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Self-deprecate on Alex's stream. This isn't her stream. It's my stream.
This is my stream. This all belongs to me now. Thank you, chat.
The hell? Did she get the stream and the divorce that we're not having?
Yes, I got the channel and your fans.
The hell? Well, you've always had them.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Well, now it's just more official that they're mine.
All right, folks. I'm gonna publish the website. The tag team page or the factions and teams page is going to disappear for tonight while I finish working on it. And that way people can't. That way I don't get anyone being like, well, why is it empty? Because I'm having to remake all the graphics. That's why. Simple as that.
concept of an idea.
All right, cool. I got a little more than halfway done with all these graphics. I'd say I'll finish up tomorrow.
Blue. Nope, that's purple. Well, that's purple now.
So I think, ow, just had to pop my knee there a little bit. I think I'm gonna end the stream there, obviously, because the show's over.
You want to show my prototype sketch for the first person?
Yeah, here's Alex's prototype sketch for the first
Not even
wrestler.
prototype, but basically,
Looks
I'm
very good.
working on color at this point.
Very, something about her seems very familiar.
I don't fucking know.
It's giving a little bit of Rhea Ripley inspiration there. I ain't complaining about muscle mommies. You know that.
Well, she's got to be able to lift other people up, so obviously, like, she's gonna have some arm muscles.
Yeah. All right. But cool. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. JT, like all jokes aside, thank you for the donations tonight. Really means a lot to myself, to everyone, of course. But yeah, thanks
I
everyone.
hope you like my work so far. I'm trying.
Yeah, Alex is gonna work on these two wrestlers when she has time. I, because I'm not super tired, may take my laptop and and my drawing pad into the, what am I saying here, into the bedroom, and I might finally start working on the 2025 edition halfway through the year of the LS11 Universe logo. I'm also gonna get the donations from the night transferring to avoid my account, to avoid the website fee coming out of my account and messing things up too much. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks so much everybody for tuning in. Great stream, had a lot of fun. I'll see you all tomorrow.